Hey, I'm not gonna be on for long. I have a really bad headache. I'm too stressed out right now. And I've been working on a port review pretty much all day, so I'm tired from that too. The game is fun, but it runs like shit, and I think that might be contributing to my current headache. It drops frames too much. It's probably mostly my having an anxiety attack last night, but I'm sure playing a game with a very bad frame rate is not helping either. Luckily, I won't have to play long to get that review done tonight. I'm getting really tired of the Switch, to be honest. I love the thing to death, but they need to make those games run better. I'm getting sick of it. They need a more powerful Switch. No, Battle Axe didn't come out. I have another game that I purchased today. It runs so poorly, I actually just used the cheat mode to finish it. Because it got to the point where the frame rate was like below 30. It's kind of hard to play like a melee roguelike with a frame rate that bad. It's like almost impossible to play it like that. I don't know why it runs so poorly. It looks like a Flash game. The game was made by 3 people. I don't want to sound like I'm hating on it because it's an indie game, but you think with the way that it looks, it would not run so poorly. It's a very punishing game too, so you can't really have punishing difficulty and a shit frame rate. The two just don't mix. You guys will see tomorrow. It's on Steam. I took one for the team and I bought the port blindly, thinking that it would be good, and it's a slideshow. Yeah, as soon as I get off work here, I gotta make that review and try to get it done by midnight. And I spent a good chunk of today working on that. I beat the game twice. It's nice that they have that cheat mode in there though to give you like currency and stuff. I had a build where I had a bunch of minions, and then I had like boots that put fire on the ground, and the frame rate was pretty much consistently below 30 FPS. And then if there were a bunch of enemies, it was even worse. It's ironic that they have a frame rate counter in there, and the game doesn't even barely maintain 60. I'm just gonna tell people, if you're not sensitive to frame rate, you can hold off. But at the same time, it's like it's such a it's a demanding game to play and to begin with. I'm not talking about the performance, but like what it asks of the player. So generally, games like that need to have no bullshit performance to be really competently designed. But the game is on PC. Hopefully, I can shoot them a tweet tonight after I get off work here, and maybe they'll tell me there's patches on the way or something. It's disappointing though. Switch is like the best place for roguelikes, but most of them just run so badly. Especially since roguelikes are supposed to be like pretty difficult, at least starting out. Depends on if it's a roguelite or roguelike. If it's a roguelite, then depending on how the progression is balanced, you can get by. I'm gonna start around 9. I'm gonna start around 9:40. I just need to just relax here a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm gonna have that snack and then yeah, I'll give it an honest chance. Mm. Yeah, you test that one out. I don't want to test out 2 drinks I might not like. Yeah, trial run. Hey, groupie. Hmm. Oh, Switch Pro is coming soon. Yeah, the rumor is it's supposed to be this holiday season. So I'm probably going to announce it within the next quarter. That's why I haven't like modded mine or anything. I have the version of the Switch that can be jailbroken, but I'm waiting until the new one comes out because I know there's not going to be any kind of good trade up offer for the old Switch. They're going to probably try to kill the stock of those pretty quickly. I've heard some people say that's why they're not replenishing stock on those that much. Some people think they're doing it like partially intentionally because they want to exhaust the stock so that only the new ones are on the shelves. I doubt anyone's gonna want my old Switch. I would be better off just selling it if somebody wants to jailbreak it. Because a lot of the current Switch games, if you overclock them and they have an uncapped frame rate, you can run them better. Outside of like patches and stuff, I don't really have much use for it. I wouldn't really use it for emulation because I have the phone. The phone already has native controller support. I have like 2 controllers that work on it perfectly. So for the purpose of emulation, I wouldn't bother hacking my Switch. Most I'd do it for is just like homebrew. The nice thing about when the new Switch does come out is most of the games are going to be they're going to just run better by default. As most Switch games are designed to be uncapped. And I think that's partially why a lot of games come out they run so poorly. Because they probably know shit we don't know. I know developers usually don't get much of a heads up on that stuff either, unless they're like tasked to make one. I still stand by my theory that Bayonetta 3 has been vaporware for so long because it's going to be coming out the new Switch, and it's probably going to be exclusive to it. Because we all know the Switch can't handle running a game like that. No way. Not at 60 FPS anyway. Not happening. Watch like E3 or something. They're going to announce the new Switch, or during some random direct, and they're just basically going to say like, the game's exclusive. If my theory is correct, then we will get Bayonetta 3 probably by the end of the year. I could see them making it a launch title. That and like Breath of the Wild 2. 2 AAA games. One is pretty much perfect. Two is a little bit of a. It can be a little harder to run. Those are some of the better ports on the Switch, but they're also last gen ports. If they're like actually trying to make like an actual AAA Bayonetta with modern visuals and stuff, the Switch can't handle it. I think people don't realize there's a lot of patches for Switch games. If you have a jailbroken one that just overclock it, and overclocking is enough. So what that basically means is when they do put out a new Switch, a lot of the games are going to run better. The only things that won't run better is stuff that's hard coded to run at 30. They would have to go in and patch those. Very similar to what's going on with the PS5. Like some games on there, the PS5 is the best version, even though the developers haven't touched it. Just because those games already ran on capped, and the extra power helps them run it better frame rate. What are you doing, groupie? You're tweaking out. What's wrong with you? She's been having one of her adventurous days. She hasn't been in here much. She was on my lap for about an hour while I was playing that Switch game. And she went off and did her own thing. Good start so far. I think I'm gonna be good on meter. He just came in. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Gonna be cutting it really close. Dangerously close. Come on, dude, die. think I made it. Fucking bitch. You wouldn't die. Ugh. I think I was 2 seconds off. Yeah, 2 seconds off. Oh well. 2 seconds. Let's try that again. Maybe if I awaken spam with the RB spokesman who keeps talking about his meats. Maybe I can get that one done. It would be nice to have that one done. Might be better to tag her in instead. Yeah, thinking having the extra meter gain will probably save me the 2 seconds.
How absurd!
Damn, he's a little bit off on combat power. See if there's anything I can do about that. I think that'll do it. Should get him pretty close. The RB spokesman needs some more power. Like Virgil. Alright, there. Now she needs cards. Guess I'm gonna go Akane. Alright, I think this will work better. The spear chick is a lot better suited for this anyway, because her hitboxes are better than Athena. Athena is not blessed with bullshit hitboxes. Come on, get on Axis. Bastard. Yep, keep doing your meat combos. Hi, Goofy. Yeah, you want to help me finish this run? The good luck kitty's here. Hey, Goofy. Hi, Goofy. What you doing? Yeah, we're gonna eat soon. This is looking like a reset. Definitely looking like a reset. The spear chick is very critical health. That's a reset. I don't know how she took so much damage. Health bar just evaporated. I think this strategy will work though. I might actually be able to clear the next one too. It's just he has to cooperate, not kill the spear chick, and then he needs to stay on the same axis. But a lot of times he doesn't want to do that. He wants to just zone out in space. Groupie, you need to give me some good RNG. Yeah. 20 minutes to eat, okay? What's up, bro? Trying to get a good run here. I've already reset like 3 times. Yeah, Groupie's on my lap right now. We're chilling. She hasn't wanted to hang out much today. She's been off doing her own thing. Alright, this is a good start so far. This run has promise. Don't let him do that. Your me? The RB spokesman. Meat, your. Holy shit. Your meat. We have the meat. Come on, you bastard. We have the meat. Yeah, that's a reset. He's being a little bitch. He killed the spear chick. I just noticed she died from damage over time. It's a lot of RNG in doing this. He has to cooperate. If he does like that fire pillar attack and he gets stuck in an animation, then he runs toast. You gotta reset, unless you're at the end. And the rotation's working, it's just he's not giving me the right RNG. It was very close to having it that time, but the spear chick died. The RB spokesman's the only one that's really doing a lot of damage. Right, next 2 guys are going to spawn in. These guys get hit right away. Come on, you stupid RB spokesman. Hit him. Thank you. Meteor. Come on, will you stay on axis, please? Ugh. They actually wanted to make this fun. They would make this guy just a big wall that didn't move. This would be so much easier. But because he has the best of the worst, he's a humanoid enemy with permanent hyper armor. There's really only a few moves in the game that actually lock him in place. Most moves, he can just walk straight out of them, so a lot of times he'll decide to just go sit in the corner like he's on timeout. Basically just doom your run right there. There's nothing he can do. Or he moves slightly off axis and your character doesn't have, like, Muso tier hitboxes. Come on, die! Bastard. That was not good. I already wasted too much time. Meat. I'm not going to Arby's, dude. It's on the other side of town. DoorDash doesn't even deliver. Advertising's not working. You know what? Fuck this. I don't feel like doing this. I'm getting irritated. He keeps giving me bad RNG. Don't you just love hyper armor? Isn't it such an amazing gameplay mechanic? I certainly really enjoy when I hit an enemy and they don't react whatsoever and just walk out of it like it's not there. I can't get enough of that. Especially when they can't be bothered to actually design it in a way where it's not frustrating. It's really hard to find games that actually balance hyper armor. Very few games that do it well. This is not one of them. Oh wow, a fest card. It's gonna be. Ah, it's another Kaya. Never mind. That shit. I don't have like 6 sets of that already. Oh well. At least it's something. This is definitely not one of the games with well-designed hyper armor mechanics. One of the worst, actually. There's characters in this game that have nothing but grabs, and the grabs don't work. Grabs don't work on those hyper armor bosses. What makes it worse is if their super is a grab. The grab straight up doesn't work. The start of the animation plays, and then it just whiffs. I think grab characters in this game are like the absolute worst for most of the endgame content. PvP, yes, but I don't give two shits about PvP. It's not what I play this for. In the meat of the game, which is PvE, they're hot garbage. Apparently, they added rollback to the netcode in this, which is ironic because they keep announcing Samurai Showdown characters, and that game has horrendous netcode. It's like, does it really matter who you add if the game is not playable? You need to make the game playable first. Then maybe people will come back. I feel like people want to come back, but all right. Well, cards are maxed out. That's nice. So like the only good time to do that is Ruby refund. All right, I'm done on this for now. Yeah, the RB spokesman was failing me there. Wasn't aware I signed up to do a sponsored stream, but he keeps talking about his meat. Like, where's the money from the sponsorship? Go buy a scalped PS5 and a 3070. That would be nice. Get that shit out of the way. I upgraded my motherboard. The NVMe drive is really nice. I definitely needed to do that. I haven't noticed that much of a difference with load times. I tested a bunch of games. I tested Dynasty Warriors 9, Kingdom Hearts 3. But what's nice about the motherboard is apparently my old motherboard was throttling my download speed this entire time. It's been like that for months, and I thought it was the internet. It turns out it was my motherboard. At least it seems like that because I've had it for like 2 days now, and I'm back at max bandwidth being used by Steam. And I think my SSDs in there, the drive health on them is going down a lot. So I think what I'm going to do is going to back up all my stuff to my external SSDs, and then when those ones die, I won't really need them that much. That's the plan anyway. I can always dump Windows on there. I got 2 terabytes of NVMe space, so I'm good for the next couple games. Like, what's coming out that's big? Scarlet Nexus? I haven't looked at that game much. I haven't really been following that game at all. That looks like something I might play. There's Tales of Arise is in September, so that's a new one I'll be doing. I can't think of much else. Samurai Warriors 5, but that's not really the kind of game that would benefit from NVMe, but that too. Everything else I was interested in playing in is mostly smaller stuff. It's nice to get that out of the way. The PS5 would have been nice, but I did get something done with the money. If it comes down to it, I might just try to do a donation drive, maybe like, I don't know, sometime soon, and just try to get one off eBay. At the same time, it's a lot of money. I don't really expect people to help me out that much. We'll see. I don't know why this core crashes so much. I can't exit out of the game, so I have to like hard reset it. Pretty irritating. I think I had a dump of that does work. I want to see. Otherwise, I'm going to delete it and try to install some new games for tomorrow's stream. I was working on the port review today, so have that much time to stream. Oh, I guess this is working. Huh. I might just have to get the solo emulator for this. The core is all messed up. I wanted to play through this. Here, let's try this. Nope. It's dividing by 0. So much for that idea. Straight up divided by 0. That's unfortunate. Let's see if the native emulator works. Look. They got Kamen Rider Cho Climax Heroes in their trailer. Wow. What a coincidence. Crisis Core. Yeah, I'm going to try running Alpha 3 Max through here. See if it works. See if I can troubleshoot this. RetroArch isn't the best emulator for everything. Sometimes it's better to use this. Okay, so this does work. Alright, so let's add that to the games folder. This is what I do when I play all these games. How do I go back? I'm going to try a couple more games here, and then I'm going to sign off. See if some of these other games work. Why does it do that? Yeah, World Tour mode is really cool. I haven't played through it in ages. Oh, hey, this works too. There's my dude right there. Fucking Jude. This totally isn't a bootleg Muso. 魔人剣。草詰め。どうした？ラタトスクを世界中に近づかせるわけにはいかない。声がそう告げてもアサルトだ。Yeah. Fuck yes. Ain't gonna. Mada indeed. Not done yet. Even though I kind of am because I need to start doing my work over here. We'll just let him believe that he's not done yet. In-hole. それでは行こうか。声って一体誰？私には精霊の声が聞こえる。I remember I had infinites in this game, but I don't remember them. I think Dude was one of the better characters. I don't even remember the roster in this game. I did do everything in this game, but I don't remember it. Oh well. Emil and Marta. Oh, Emil's down. Johnny Agbosh is down. That Photon is nowhere near as good as the game she's from. One of the most broken spells in Tales history. Could infinitely cast it, and instant cast it too. Basically kill any enemy in the game just with that one move. One of the most broken mages in Tales history. Yes, I will save. I'm so used to it taking like 5 seconds to save on real hardware, and here it's just like instant. I don't remember how you get moves. Yeah, all he's got is Vengadon and Tenho. I guess he gets more later. Anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight, folks. I gotta start feeding the kitties. I'm gonna have a snack before too, so if I don't start now, I'm not gonna get back until like 10:30. And I've gotta do that port review tonight. I'm gonna try to do it tonight if I'm up for it. So I know some people are gonna be curious about that game. So yeah, that's actually pretty exciting. I got 2 new games to play. I can play Bootleg Tales Muso and then Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max World Tour Mode. I've wanted to play both of those for a long time. So Guys have suggestions for other games I would like to play, other Boomer Retro games. You can go ahead and hit me up on Discord. I'm open to suggestions as long as it's not stupid stuff like a visual novel or something. I'm totally open to that. So let me know. I might come back tonight. It's not going to take me that long to do that review. Uh, it'll be pretty obvious how bad the frame rate is in the game I'm going to be reviewing. So I might come back and do more of this. Actually, probably will just stream it from the phone because save files and stuff. It's a hassle transferring saves around. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. I'll try to come back tonight. We'll see how I feel. I haven't done tomorrow's video either, so I got to finish up my work here, and then after that, work on that port review, and then we'll go from there. See ya.